All right then. So come to take a comfortable seat. Really roll those knees out towards the floor. Draw up the sit bones, or draw the sit bones down into the floor and draw the head up towards the ceiling. Bringing the hands turning down towards the floor to ground yourself today. Bringing the thumb and index finger to touch, and then just closing the eyes. Taking in a nice deep breath. As you close the eyes, just starting to draw your awareness inwards. Starting to slow down the body. Beginning to connect in. And really arriving in the present moment on your yoga mat today. Putting aside any busyness that you've had today, any plans you've got the rest of the week. Now is all about you and being in this moment with your body. Trying to relax through the whole body now. So as we take in another deep breath, settling all the muscles down, relaxing the forehead, the eyes, the temples, the jaw, the bridge of the nose, the upper lip, the lower lip, relaxing through the chin and the neck, the shoulders, down through the arms, opening and expanding through the chest as we lift our sternum high. Relaxation traveling down through the back, into the hips. Following that relaxation down through the legs, knees and ankles, and soles of the feet. Following the breath as it travels in and as it travels out. Bringing the body into complete stillness today. Just showing awareness to the body, doing a little body scan from the top of the head all the way down to notice if there's any areas that you might be holding on to tension, holding on to any stress, or any areas that feel a little bit more open today, a bit more relaxed, just recognizing those. There's often areas like the heart or the belly or the back that we can hold on to our stresses. So if that's you, just starting to breathe a bit fuller into those spaces. Taking a nice deep breath in for 4. And breathing out for 5 or 6. In through the nose. And out through the nose or mouth. Continuing to watch that wave-like breath traveling into the body and traveling out. This mindful, slow breathing is a vital tool to empower you and connect you inwards. With every breath, we can start again. If ever life's feeling very overwhelmed, just taking in a deep breath can make all the difference. It's a self-care technique you can call it with you at any time. Just noticing those tidal rhythms rolling in and rolling out. And as we're here together, I want you to connect with all those people watching across the world today. All those people in your life as well, friends, family, let's bring them into our practice. show gratitude, and feels that support community we have. And I want you just to ask yourself these questions now. Bringing the hands up to the heart center, tuck the chin in to the heart. What do you need in your life right now? What is it your heart desires? And just think what comes up. Is it having more time for yourself, connection, time with family, whatever that is? Noticing. Do you feel rested at this time? Are you eating fresh, nourishing foods each day? Do you move your body enough? And do you have a sense of purpose in your life? So just noticing those questions and which ones might be bringing things up for you. And today might be a time to start anew, with fresh new beginnings arising. So set an intention for what it is you want in your life. And set it in the present tense. For example, I feel calm and connected each day with myself. I take time out for myself to go in nature each day. And just set that intention 3 times. Lovely. And then we're going to inhale, reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Feel a nice alignment through the body. Blinking the eyes open. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the floor. Lovely. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, coming down and bringing the right hand to the floor. Let's take the left hand high. Take a nice side stretch over the body. Lovely. Pausing here, breathe in. Open up the chest. Exhale, come back. Inhale, other side. Drawing that other hip down to the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do 1 more on each side. Really nice for opening the side body today. Take your time. Coming over to the other side. Lovely. Bringing now the hands, we're just going to interlace behind the back. Take a nice stretch for the front of the chest and look up. Releasing the hands, good. Give them a little shake out. And just bringing out the legs in front, just give them a little shake. Lovely. Turning the ankles one way and then the other way. Good. And we're just going to do some little neck circles here, just nice and gentle before we get into the flow practice. So just take your chin down to your chest. Take it all the way over to the right ear and up towards the ceiling. So chin up towards the sky. Exhale, coming back down in a half circle. Back to the middle. Inhale, come over to the left shoulder, chin to the left shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale down. And just keep circling, little half circles side to side. Doing what feels right for your body today. And if you feel comfortable and you want to go all the way into the full circles, you can. Just get nice and open through the neck and the shoulders. The neck is so essential for holding the heaviest part of our body, the head. Really good to bring some nourishment each morning just to do some neck stretches. Lovely. Just doing your last one now. Good. And then we're going to slowly, we're going to come round to an all fours position. So just take your time, coming over to all fours. We're going to bring our hands out to the floor, knees settling underneath the hips. And we're just going to start some nice little rolls in the spine. So inhale, opening the chest, letting the kind of belly go down towards the floor. Exhale, rolling up, back towards the ceiling, tuck the chin in. Inhale, open. Now make sure you've got your hands nice and spread out. Lovely. Keep rolling through the body. And now we're going to get a little bit creative with this. So for some of you, you might just like to stay as we're doing, or we might start making this a bit more fluid. So we might start taking, as we push our back up towards the ceiling, taking the hips all the way back to child's pose. So sit back on the heels. Inhale, come forwards. And exhale, roll back. So nice, this is called swooping cat and cow. Lovely. And then maybe you might even go a bit further, close your eyes and just start to do a little creative dance. You might go in big circles, moving around, however feels good for you. Close your eyes and just get into a creative rhythm. Maybe doing all fours, circles, swaying the head from side to side. Make the hips do like a little dance. Good. Keep going there. Moving the body nice and fluid. Like a dance with your body, with your breath, keeping the breath nice and long. Inhale, coming back to center, good. And then we're going to take the right hand up towards the sky, lift, 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 lift. And then we're going to take, exhale, we're going to scoop that underneath as far as you feel comfortable. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. If you can, we're going to have a little go and we're going to bring our right leg out. If that's not too much for anyone, we're going to bring our right leg out as well. Inhale, lift. So stretch that right leg, push up the toes towards the floor, towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, reach. Keep moving with this nice flow. Tuning into that ujjayi breath. So in yoga, this breath is like the waves kind of crashing in and out. It's very vocal, so you can start to hear the sound of your breath radiating around in the room. Last one. Exhale. Come back. Good. And then we're just going to bring that right foot in. We're going to hover the knee off the floor, and then we're going to start to do some nice hip circles. So just rotating around with the hip. This class is very much about kind of bringing balance, mobility into the hips. So focusing on this area to start. Really spread through the fingers. You can get a bit bigger and bigger with those circles. And after a while, you start to get a little bit out of breath. So just keep with it. Keep breathing through it. Let's change direction. Good. Last one. Inhale, take the foot up and back as far as you feel comfortable. Over towards the top of the head. Lovely. Exhale, step it through. So we're going to keep the foot nice and wide, and hands are on the inside of that foot. Lovely. Bring the foot nice and spread out into the floor. Plant the hands down however you feel comfortable, and we're going to straighten up the back leg. Runner's lunge. Keep looking forward. Push through the hands, straighten up the leg. Good. That's it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Exhale, planting that knee down to the floor. Inhale, coming up. Reach, reach, reach. Lifting up. Exhale, come down and step the right foot back. Good. And just square the hips and start to rock from side to side. Lovely. Let's do the other side. So to start with, we're going to bring the right hand to the middle. I'm going to take the left hand high to the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, scoop through. Inhale. Now if you can stay here if you feel comfortable just doing this one, or you can step the left leg out, point the toe up towards the ceiling, like really stretch through the leg. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, take it under. Lovely. Just going nice and slow. Feeling that stretch into the hamstrings. Last one. Exhale, plant the left hand down. We're going to take that left knee in, hover it off the floor, and start to do some nice big hip circles again. Lovely. So how often in our lives do we just keep busy, busy, busy? And I find that it's so important just to be able to have time and space just to roll out your yoga mat and do a gentler practice. As we are so go, go, go all the time with to-do lists, commitments. A lot of you watching might be mothers, you might be friends, you might be in busy jobs. You know, it's so important to take even 10 minutes just first thing in the morning for yourself to have some inwards connection. And I always say for those people that say they can't fit it in, they're the people that need it the most, okay? Last one, let's change direction. Good. Inhale. Reach that foot as high as you can. We're going to get to the top of the head one day. Lovely. Exhale, left foot steps towards the front of the mat. Make space so your hands are on the inside. Nice. Let's get a nice comfortable position. Allow the chest to be nice and open. Tuck the back toe under and straighten up the back leg. Good. Now a nice runner's lunge. And you can bring that chest a little further down if you want to stretch a bit deeper. Breathing in, breathing out. Take that knee to the floor. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, plant the hands down to the floor and step back. All fours position. Lovely. Now, if you want to, and you want to go any further, we can take ourselves into downward facing dog. So, we can tuck the toes under and we can start to peel the knees off the floor and start to straighten the back vertebrae by vertebrae. That's it, lovely. Just take it nice and gentle. So even in pregnancy, I'd only advise this for the first and second trimester. And especially postnatally, just taking it very gentle. It might be a nice bend in the knees. Feel the tailbone really lifting up and back. Pushing through the hands. The pads of the hands are spread out as wide as you can between the fingertips. And then start to straighten the legs. And let's walk out that dog. So bending and straightening, one foot at a time. Lovely. And then we're going to push the heels into the floor and just start to gently walk the hands all the way towards the feet. That's it, lovely. And then feet hip distance apart. You're going to hold on to the elbows and just rock from side to side, nice and gentle. Keep a bend in the knees. Really sounding out the breath, guys. As if I could hear you across wherever you are now. I could hear you in the room. Really nice wave-like breaths. Taking the hands towards the floor What we're going to do now, if you can get the hands on the floor or the shins, we're going to go into a squat. So turn the feet out, toes out towards the side, coming low into a squat position. That's it, bringing the elbows on the inside of the knees and sit up nice and tall. Bringing the hands into the heart as much as you can and open up the knees. Coming back to that intention that we set at the start of the class, something positive you want in your life, or if you didn't get one then, you can set an intention now to dedicate to the universe today. And what we think about, we can really bring about. Once we're clear on our intentions in life, we attract more of those things to be grateful for. So it's very good to have clear vision. And the theme that I've chose today is to have more clarity and more peace within. So we're going to bring the hands down to the floor. We're going to straighten up the legs again. Nice. We're going to bring the hands to the shins. Inhale into your flat back. Open up. Lovely. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open out. Exhale, fold. And then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, you're going to come up really, really slowly. Nice. And you're going to bring the hands to the heart center. Good. Just adjust slightly so you can see me a little bit better. And then we're going to start our sun salutations a little bit differently than we usually do them from our front of our mat. We're going to do them from the back of the mat today. So what I want you to do is bring the hands to the heart center. We're going to inhale, reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Lift, 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 lift. Exhale, folding forward. You can come into like a little squat position or straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, reach the back out nice and flat. Open out. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor and then walk the hands down to the floor. Coming into your all fours position. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale, cat. Just keep flowing. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And on the next one, we're going to take the right leg to the sky. Inhale, up. Exhale, step it through and by the right hand. Lovely. Inhale, reach up. And then we're just going to start some nice circles with the arms. So we're going to inhale, take them all the way back and round and reach forward as if you're trying to reach for something. Start some big circles and you start to kind of dip into that knee a little bit, go a little bit further forward. It's a nice fluid flow. Feel free, if you've got kind of anything going on in your knees, pop a blanket under the knees or a support. Nice. Last one. Brilliant. Bringing the hands down. Bring the hands to the floor. And get a bit of movement. Roll up and down on that leg. And then step through. Either come through downward facing dog or just keep the knees down to the floor and walk the hands back. Lovely. From your downward facing dog, you can come into a forward fold, or the rest of us are just going to walk the hands in, slowly, slowly, all together, curling up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming back to our mountain pose with the feet hip distance apart, hands at the heart center. Inhale, lift all the toes off the floor. Exhale, plant them down again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant. Inhale, reach the hands nice and tall. This time maybe come up onto the tips of the toes. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, drop the heels, forward fold. Hands can come and rest on the thighs if you need. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, walk yourself down to all fours position. Inhale into that cow pose. Exhale, cat. As the back shoots up towards the ceiling. Inhale. energizing, waking up the spine. Taking the left leg towards the sky now, lift up. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. Exhale, step forward. Lovely. Taking your time, slowly come up into our Anjanasana, our lunge position. And start to circle the hands like we did before, reaching and opening, reaching. Lovely. Focusing on this fresh energy in the breath coming all the way in. This is what we call prana, vital energy source that's getting into each cell, every nerve, every muscle in the body. Lovely. Bringing the hands down on the inside of the foot. Just roll back and forth a couple of times. And step that left leg back. Going through your all fours, or if you want to, downward facing dog, and just walk the hands softly back into your folding position. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, and slowly, slowly rolling up the spine. Like a rag doll, really slow, head coming up last. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale. Hands come down. And we're finding the hands in what we call Yoni Mudra. This is where the thumbs are together and the index fingers are touching, facing down. This is that kind of womb symbol, kind of connecting us here. Roll the shoulders back. And we're going to go into a squat position here. So we're going to bend the knees. We're going to go nice and low. Lovely. You can even take the feet a little bit wider if you like. And we're going to do a mudra flow. So mudras are like locks. They bring energy into the body. So what I want you to do is reach your hands in this mudra all the way forward. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Up above the top of the head. Exhale, release, and bring the elbows as far back as you can. Far back as the room, and bring the hands all the way round on the exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows back. Hands come down towards that space. Inhale. Exhale. So what we're doing is we're bringing and channeling energy into this space. The space in the pelvis, the space within the hips. This space that travels around through the pelvic floor muscles. So you can gently lift the pelvic floor muscles as you do this. Okay, the leg's getting a bit tired now. Let's do some pulses. Good. We're nearly there. One more. Hands come back. Straighten out the legs. Good. And just rock, sway the hips from side to side. Lovely. Bringing yourself, you're probably still at the back of your mat. So what we're going to do now is come to the front of our mats. We're going to step the right leg back. And we're going to bring the hands out to the side. And we're going to go into warrior two. So bend the front knee, the left knee. Lovely. Pausing here and make sure the arms are in alignment. Breathing in for 4. Breathing out. Good. And then we're going to bring that left elbow onto the left thigh. And we're going to reach the right hand up and over the top of the head. If you're pregnant, you can bring your left hand to connect with your baby here. Lovely. Or the rest of us can bring the hand into Chin Mudra, which is the thumb and the index finger connect, like we did at the start. See if we can drop that knee a little bit lower. Good. Holding for 3 more. Noticing what's coming up in the mind. How is our positive, our self-talk? Are we talking to ourselves really positively every day? Are we feeding ourselves with light and energy. If there's any judgments or criticism there, just allow yourself to breathe that away and just bring in a positive talk to yourself. Feeling, I am strong. I feel calm. You can even say this in the breath as we do the breathing. So on the inhale, saying, I am. On the exhale, saying calm and relaxed. Let's inhale, come back up. Good. Straighten the front leg. You might need to walk that right foot in slightly. We're going to go into triangle pose. So back foot's out at 45 degrees. Front leg is straight. We're going to reach forward as far as we can. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the shin. Inhale up. I work with mantras a lot. So a mantra is a really lovely way just to keep you calm within your day. So saying to yourself, on the inhale, I am calm and relaxed. On the exhale. And last 2 breaths. Keep reaching that right shoulder open. Reach a little bit taller. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, come all the way up. Lovely. Hands to the hips. Turn. It doesn't matter which way you're facing, but just take a nice forward fold all the way down towards the ground. Hands can come to the shins, or you can have a straight back if you're pregnant to keep nice and space through the spine, or bring the hands to the floor. Just relax here. You feel like any tension, any weight that you've been carrying just sinks down off the shoulders and into the floor. Just sigh it away. So taking a nice deep breath. Sigh it out. Do that a couple of times. Any stress, any worries that you've had, any uncertainty. Slowly bring the hands back to the hips. Slowly rolling up, rolling up. We're going to bring the right hand down the right leg. So just take a nice stretch down the right side, just as far as feels comfortable there. Inhale up to center, exhale left side. Inhale. Good. And then just heel toe the feet back in. Lovely. Just while we're here, we're going to go into tree pose. So we're going to bring the right foot up. So left foot's nice and grounded. We're going to bring the right foot up. That's it. Lovely. Don't worry if you're feeling a bit off balance today. We all have days where we feel very grounded and balanced, and other days where we feel a little bit all over the place. Just turn the palms up, ready to receive energy. And then if you like, taking the palms up, you can even take your gaze up as well at the same time. Noticing how calmer the mind is when we're in a balance. Full focused attention within the breath. Breathe in. Can we reach a little bit taller, grow the spine a little bit fuller? Breathing out, bringing the hands back down. Exhale, bringing the leg out. Lovely. Just give it a little shake out there. And coming back down. And then let's find ourselves at the front of our mats again. So coming to the front of the mat. Lovely. We're going to then take the left foot out to the side, out to the back, and then bring the hands out, just like we did before. So warrior 2 pose. Good. Breathe in, breathing out. Keeping the hands reaching away from each other. The shoulders are above the hips. knee above ankle. Feeling strength building in the body. Lovely. Let's bring the right elbow down to the right thigh. Inhale, lift the left hand up and over. Hopefully starting to feel a bit of heat, a bit of Shakti energy, fire, tapas building in the body. Welcome it in. Welcoming in any shifts that's happening in the practice today. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, slowly, slowly come all the way up. Now we're going to do triangle on the other side, so feel free if you need to step that foot in a little way. Bring the hands out to the side. Exhale, bring the right hand down to the right shin. Exhale, and then bring that left hand up to the sky. Triangle pose. Just staying there for 5 more deep breaths. Really good, guys. Last 2. And then slowly bring the gaze down. Inhale, come all the way back up. Lovely. And then you're going to bring the hands to the hips again. And just facing inwards again. And bringing this time, we're going to bring the soles of the feet out to the side. And we're just going to bring our elbows down to rest on the thighs. Sit the bum low. You can bring the hands out in front or hold the hands together. And just sway from side to side. In a few moments, we're going to come down. We're going to do the tree pose on the other side, and then we are going to do a nice kind of relaxation more on the floor, so doing more grounding practices. Lovely. Slowly come up, inhale, grow nice and tall, lift the hands. Exhale, bring the hands down. Right foot gathers and grounds into the floor. We're going to bring the left foot high this time. Whichever way you didn't do it before. Hands come out to the side, palms face up. And they might feel like one side's a little bit off, so just focus on one point. So don't look at me on the screen. Focus on one point that's not moving. Lovely. And then grow the hands nice and tall. And if you want to, you can gaze up to challenge yourself. Don't do this if you're pregnant. Exhale, coming down. Bring the hands to the hips. And leg out in front. Give it a shake. Lovely. Coming back to center. And then we're going to make our way to the back of our mat again. We're going to inhale, reach the hands nice and tall. Lift off the heels. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, fold from the heart center. Inhale out to your flat back. Exhale, walking the hands down to the floor. Knees touch the floor. Inhale into our cat-cow. Nice. And then what we're going to do here is go into a lovely heart opening pose. So just have a little try with this. If you're pregnant, please go gentle. So if you're feeling it's too much an inversion, you don't have to do it. If you're in your 3rd trimester, you might just sit back on the heels a little bit and just relax here. I'll just demonstrate. So keep the knees underneath the hips. We're going to bring the hands all the way down to the floor, reach out in front, and then bring the forehead to the floor, or try and tuck the chin and look forwards. It's called heart melting pose, okay? So just relax here, try and relax here. If you are pregnant, just make space for baby, stay a little bit higher. Try and relax across the face. Bring a softening through the jaw, through the eyes, through the neck and the back. The whole body softening down. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, slowly walk yourself back up. And then just come around to sit for a few moments. Lovely. Okay. We're going to bring, that's it. We're going to bring the hands to the knees and just start some little circles around here. And let the head just flow fluidly. Side to side, little neck rolls as you circle. And go in the other direction. Coming back to center. You're going to take the gaze all the way up to the sky and look up. Bring the hands behind the hips if you want and open out the chest. Push the hands into the floor, look, look, look. Exhale, release, and then tuck the chin all the way down. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, down. Back to center. Taking the right ear all the way over to the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Left ear all the way to the left shoulder, just dropping it over to the side. Inhale, center. Good. And now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So it's called butterfly pose. So you can have the feet all the way nice and open. If any of you do want to come to lie down in this position, you can on your back, but I'm going to make this suitable for all that are pregnant that are watching. So just soles of feet together, you can hold at the ankles and just start to open the knees. Up and down, like you're about to lift off. Close your eyes. And then just slowly settling the knees as far as you can down towards the floor. Close the eyes, try and draw the body upright so the spine is nice and tall. And just visualizing a kind of light at the top of your head. And this light is channeling to your entire body. So this light enters through the crown of the head, through the middle, the center of the throat, comes down through the center of the heart, the belly, the pelvis, and down and out through the pelvic floor area, through the floor. And it draws you and connects you with the earth supporting you. But it also draws you up towards the sky above. Deep connection with nature. Knowing that you are exactly where you need to be in your life right now. Having a deep trust that everything that's unfolding is happening for the reason, the right reason, to support you. And once we tune into ourselves and are more positive and connected with ourselves, we'll have a deeper connection with our intuition. And the intuition should always be our guide in our lives. Taking in a nice deep breath. Side out. Lovely. Bring the legs out in front. Open up the legs. And we're just going to circle again, just with the arms. Just hold, interlace the hands and just do some nice big circles. Just to wake up the backs of the legs. Keeping the eyes closed if you like, or just a soft gaze. Changing direction. Lovely. And then slowly, slowly coming back up. We're going to bring the legs together out in front. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to do a little bit of floor work on our backs, but for anyone that's in the 3rd trimester, I just want you to carry on with the cat-cow flows or just relax here in child's pose. For anyone that wants to, we're going to come down to our back. Now this is okay in the 1st and 2nd trimester, just go very gently. We're going to come to our side, come all the way down to the floor. We're going to lie on our backs, feet walk in towards our sit bones. Like you can reach down and touch your feet, okay? We're going to inhale slowly. Well, first make sure the back of the neck's on the floor. Inhale, slowly lift and tuck the spine under and lift the tailbone off the floor and up towards the sky. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, lower, lower, lower. And we're going to do this like a moving meditation. So push through the soles of the feet. And we're just going to lift up and move down. Just gentle movements. Nice spinal rolls. And if you want to, you can incorporate some arm movements. So as you lift up, inhale, lift the arms up above the top of the head. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, lower, lower, lower. Just move at your own pace. We've got a few more. Last one, just holding at the top. Reach, 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 reach. And then slowly lower, lower, lower. Just hug the knees into the chest. For pregnancy, take the knees nice and wide and just rock from side to side. You can reach through here and grab the middle of the feet if you can. And we're in happy baby pose. So this is one that my 6-month-old loves at the moment. 7-month-old actually now. And he just grabs his feet all the time, super flexible. So go back to your childlike self and just nice and open. You can rock from side to side. Lovely. Nice. And then slowly coming back to center, bringing the legs all the way down. Just take a full body stretch. Good. And then slowly hug your knees in once more. Bring them over onto one side for those that are pregnant and slowly come up. Or for others, you might just do a little rock and roll and come all the way up to a seated position. We're going to slowly take our time and just come to our child's pose. So knees nice and wide, big toes together, and we're going to bring the body down towards the floor, head touching the floor. Just noticing the breath as it rolls in and as it rolls out. Bringing fresh energy into the body on the inhale and a nice release on the exhale. Slowly walk the hands up. Good. And then what I want you to do, we're going to do one last thing before we kind of come down to relax. I just want you to tuck the toes under and I want you to sit back on your heels. Now I want you to get every little toe out. Lovely. Like get every little toe out on the mat. So tuck in them little pinky toes too. And we're going to sit back on the heels here. Lovely. Bring the hand to the heart center. Now this is actually one that I do a lot in my birth preparation workshops in pregnancy. As the longer we sit, suddenly there's this feeling of a need to move, a discomfort going on in the feet and the legs. As we start to put pressure, which in reflexology, the points around the back of the toes is for our lung capacity. So this is actually aiding us in breathing a bit deeper. So this is really good if you are pregnant. This is a good one for birth preparation, just to sit with this and to really breathe a bit fuller and be present. And just breathe through any discomforts that come up and know that you can do this and be in this present state and be in a relaxed state. Bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. On the inhale, you can slightly draw the pelvic floor muscles up. On the exhale, a nice release. Focus on bringing in fresh energy into the body. And on the exhale, releasing away any tension. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, blow through the lips, a golden thread breath. It's going to get to a point where the mind starts telling you you need to move. Just stay with it. Stay with it a little bit longer. Good. Breathe through it. Welcome in the intensity, any discomfort. Just like in life, we're going to go through times and periods of fear, of loss, of discomfort, of overwhelm in our lives. But we just need to be present and sit with ourselves through it. Breathe out any tension. Last one. Well done, guys. Inhale, lift up. And bring the hands down and just now tap out the feet. Good, good. Sit back. Oh, nice. And you can practice that one. It's a really nice way to get yourself prepared for any uncertainty in life or overwhelm, okay? We're going to come down to relax now, so the Shavasana. So I want you to, if you're pregnant, come on to a sideline position on your left side and get a blanket under your head or a pillow, and then pop a bolster underneath or in the middle of your knees. For anyone else that isn't pregnant, just come down to line your backs, bring the legs out. If you've got any back problems, you can roll up a blanket under your knees just to elevate the knees slightly. And get yourselves nice and comfortable now. This is your time just to relax. Lovely. You can put some essential oils on or anything to help you relax deeper. I'm going with a balance oil today. And then get yourself nice and comfortable. Taking in a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, send a relaxation all the way down through the whole body. Feeling from the top of the head to the tips of the toes, the whole body is relaxing now. Bringing a state of balance and a state of comfort. Taking another nice deep breath. And imagining like you've got a jug of warming, healing oil at the top of your head, and someone is trickling that down. Like in Ayurveda, they do this healing treatment which sends oil all the way down the body, from the top of the head, warming past the forehead, the temples, the ears, the eyes. Closing your eyes deeper as this travels down through the cheeks, down through the nose, the mouth, the jaw, the whole neck, nice and relaxed. This warming, soothing oil travels down through the chest, the shoulders, down the arms, feeling nice and comfortable, warm and relaxed, down the elbows and wrists, into the palm of your hands, where you feel a tingling sensation, traveling into each and every fingertip. This soothing relaxation travels down through the chest, to the belly and the back. Even for those that might be pregnant watching, it travels all the way in to connect with baby. traveling down through the hips, the legs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, the tops of the feet, and the soles of the feet. Feeling a healing going on from the top of the head down to the toes. Like a tingling energy traveling to each cell, each muscle, each nerve, sending healing around the body as you breathe. As you drop in deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation, welcoming in stillness within the body. Nothing you need to be doing right now but just letting go. Mind and body. You're doing it perfectly. Dropping deeper and deeper. Feeling waves traveling in and out through the body. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly beginning to deepen your breath. Just bringing movement into the body, the hands and the feet, swaying the head from side to side. And just taking time to coming back into the room, back into the space. And just slowly bringing the eyes open, hugging the knees up into a little ball, giving yourself a big hug. And just take your time to come up to a seated position. Bringing the hands to the heart center. Open out the palms of the hands like a lotus bud, a lotus flower, representing your heart. Close the eyes a moment. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. May our thoughts, words, and actions contribute in some way to the happiness of all. Namaste, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the class today. Make sure you hydrate, drink lots of water after the class, and make sure you just take some time to get out of the practice, so don't rush off to do things. And I really hope you enjoyed it, and it can bring you some healing, some self-care, some nourishment. Lovely. Thanks for tuning in, guys. How are we all feeling now? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Nikki. Oh, thank you all you guys. Hi, Melissa. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it.